DeVonta Smith's return to the field has been confirmed, as the Philadelphia Eagles received encouraging news regarding the star wide receiver's hamstring injury. On Wednesday, Smith was listed as a full participant in practice for the first time since he sustained the injury in Week 11. This is a significant positive update for Eagles fans and fantasy football managers eagerly awaiting his comeback. Additionally, with no injury designation listed for Sunday's game against the Carolina Panthers, Smith appears to be on track to suit up and contribute in Week 14. The Eagles felt Smith's absence, as they had been without their top receiver for the past 2 games. The injury occurred during Philadelphia's Thursday Night Football matchup with the Washington Commanders in Week 11, forcing Smith to miss the following week's game against the Los Angeles Rams. He was listed as questionable ahead of last week's game, but ultimately he was ruled out. However, returning to full participation in practice on Wednesday is a promising sign of his availability this weekend. The fourth-year receiver has been a crucial part of the Eagles' offensive scheme, with 56 targets and 41 receptions on the season. He has accumulated 516 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns, averaging 12.6 yards per reception. The Eagles will be thrilled to have him back, as his playmaking ability has been a big part of their offensive success. Smith's return means more firepower for quarterback Jalen Hurts, who will look to take advantage of a full-strength wide receiver core in the lead-up to the playoffs. The Eagles will also monitor their other pass-catching options, especially tight end Dallas Goedert, considered week to week after suffering a knee injury in Week 13. Goedert did not practice on Wednesday, which could leave a void in the Eagles' passing attack. His potential absence only makes Smith's return more critical for the offense as they look to maintain their high production level. Looking ahead to Sunday's game against the Panthers, the Eagles' wide receiver depth chart is starting to look more complete. With Smith expected to be back in the starting lineup, the group will feature Smith alongside A.J. Brown, one of the league's top receivers this season. The team also has Jahan Dotson, with Johnny Wilson and Britton Covey still nursing injuries and listed as questionable for Sunday's contest. Smith's injury, though significant, now seems like a distant memory as he heads into a key matchup against the Panthers. His ability to return to full health has significantly boosted the Eagles as they head into Week 14 with high playoff aspirations. For fantasy football owners who had Smith rostered, the return of a player who has been a consistent threat in the passing game provides a much-needed boost, especially during the fantasy playoff push. The Eagles will need all hands on deck for their final push to secure a top playoff spot in the NFC, and DeVonta Smith's return to the field couldn't have come at a better time. His chemistry with Hurts and the rest of the Eagles' receiving core will be crucial as they continue their quest for another NFC title. As long as Smith stays healthy, his return should significantly impact the offense for the rest of the season.